I'm Vicky.
Hello, I'm Alison.
We're part of the York College English team here to talk to you about your A-levels tonight. So we've got 3 different kinds of English: language, literature and the language and literature combined, all of which are great courses and suited to a different range of skills. So we're going to take turns to talk about them. Alison, you were going to talk about literature.
Okay, the literature. First of all, you need to be a reader. You need to love reading. That is the first thing that I want to emphasise. We're looking at the comedy genre in the first year, and we need all the comedy we can get right now. We're looking at Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, and then the other drama text is The Importance of Being Earnest, Oscar Wilde. Then we were looking at Jane Austen's Pride.
It's not Pride, it's Emma.
No, it's
but
Emma.
I tell you what, you should read Pride and Prejudice. It's a fab
Read
text.
them all.
Yeah, read them all. But Emma is on.
Emma is the one that we will be focusing on.
Yeah.
And finally, we're looking at an anthology of poems, including John Donne's The Flea, which I think
It's a treat.
is one of the greatest poems ever.
Yeah, and in English language, we're the opposite. We have no set text. I don't have anything to remember, so I can feel like I
can make it up.
But there are some crossovers. So, for example, we'll talk about themes of gender that come up in comedy as well. We'll talk about accent and dialect and why a southern softie like me might say grass, but many of you will say grass, and what effect that might have on the people around us. We'll also be looking at a range of terminology. So while you still need to be a reader, you could be looking at this terminology if you were looking at a Facebook page, an Instagram feed, as well as a novel or your news report or 442 footballing magazine. It's what language is, what it does and how it works. I'm also going to say a little bit about the language and literature combined, which is perhaps a bit more continuous with GCSE. So you can do literature and language together, but the language and literature is a solo course looking at creativity and analytical skills. You've got a bit more creative writing in the exam. You're looking at some great texts, including Tennessee Williams and George Orwell. And that, again, is quite a nice one to look at. I think I want to do it in English, but I'm not sure which area I really feel most passionately about. But again, all the Englishes you need to read.
You need to be a reader for them all.
Yeah. And again, writing and debate, there are kind of 3 really key bits, aren't there?
The debate, you want to kind of get embroiled in the discussion and debate, put forward your ideas, see if other people can critique them, and vice versa. And that gives you a real confidence in speaking, as you can see from me.
But again, we support each other in English, don't we? We're getting people sharing ideas, hopefully politely fighting with each other to defend a point of view, and that really helps you become really sharp writers. On that note, a lot of people ask about entrance requirements. For English language and literature and English language, there are quite a range of ways you're assessed. So we ask that you've got at least a 5 at GCSE to come in with. In literature, it's a bit more formal than that, isn't it?
Every assignment is an essay, continuous argument, and they're all marked out of 25, and you have to sustain an argument and develop a very sophisticated style, which you will do by the end of the course.
But we asked for a 6 for that reason, so that's just a slight difference between the 3. Yeah. Otherwise, there are 2 exams for each of the AS courses, and in your second year, you've got 2 exams plus a coursework portfolio. I think that's probably about everything, isn't it?
And it's good night from her.
Yeah. No, I don't know how to do that quote. No. You can cut that one out. Ta-ra! Have fun. Come and study here.